October 1942. El Alamein, North Africa. The British have 1,000 tanks. Rommel's reconnaissance planes fly over. Taking photos. They see nothing. No tanks. Rommel's intelligence. British Army is 50 miles south. Weak position. He positions his forces accordingly. October 23, 1942. The British attack. From the empty desert, 1,000 tanks appear. Like magic. Rommel. How? Where did they come from? Answer. Jasper Maskelyne. British stage magician. Before the war, he made elephants disappear on stage. During the war, he made entire armies disappear. His trick at El Alamein. Real tanks disguised as trucks. Fake tanks placed 50 miles away. Rommel's planes photographed the fake army. The real army was invisible, hidden in plain sight. When the battle started, Rommel's forces were in the wrong position. Outflanked, outmaneuvered, defeated by a magician. This is Jasper Maskelyne, the man who used stage magic to win a battle, the illusionist who fooled the desert fox. Okay, before I start this story, I gotta say something. This is real. Documented, recorded, verified. But it's so absurd. When I first heard it, I didn't believe it. A magician, a stage illusionist, won one of World War II's most important battles. Not with weapons, with magic. Jasper Maskelyne was born September 19, 1902 in London. He came from a family of magicians. Grandfather, famous Victorian-era illusionist. Father, stage performer. Jasper, third generation, and the best. 1920s to 1930s. Jasper was performing in London's West End. Big illusions, disappearing ladies, levitating objects, mind-reading, packed houses, sold-out shows. A showman, famous, successful. Then, 1939. War started. 1940. Jasper was 38, too old to be drafted. But he could volunteer. He walked into a British Army recruitment office. I want to join the war effort. Officer, we need soldiers, not entertainers. Jasper, I can make things disappear. Officer, listen, we don't need stage magicians. Jasper, I can make a tank disappear right now. Watch. The officer looked at him. Jasper borrowed a cigarette, made it vanish. Officer, that's a parlor trick. Jasper, scale it up. I can make tanks disappear, artillery, entire divisions. Officer, that's impossible. Jasper, impossible is my profession. Now, most officers would have kicked him out, right? Get out, stop wasting time. But this was 1940. Britain was losing. Dunkirk evacuation, the Blitz in London, desperation, and sometimes desperate times need creative ideas. Officer, prove it. Jasper, give me a tank. A few days later, a British tank, a field. Jasper used camouflage netting, mirrors, paint, theatrical techniques, stage design principles. From 500 yards, tank invisible. The army. Okay, you're hired. They sent him to North Africa to fight Rommel, not with guns, with illusions. Jasper arrived in Cairo assigned to a unit called a Force, Deception and Camouflage Unit. His team, artists, engineers, stage technicians, set designers. The army called them the Magic Gang. Their job, fool the Germans. His first big job, Alexandria Harbor, 1941. Alexandria was a critical base, British Navy's supply point. German bombers attacking every night, hitting ships, destroying docks. Britain was losing vessels they couldn't replace. Navy, we can't stop them. Jasper, I can make the harbor disappear. Navy, what? Jasper, German bombers navigate by landmarks. Coastline, lights, reflections. I'll move the harbor, 3 miles down the coast. Navy, you'll move a harbor? Jasper, I'll make them think it moved. Here's what he did. Covered the real harbor lights. Built a fake harbor 3 miles away. Wood and canvas. Fake docks. Fake ships. Searchlights positioned to match the real harbor's light pattern. Fake anti-aircraft fire. Fireworks. German bombers came, saw the harbor, dropped bombs into empty water. Tons of explosives, wasted on nothing. Real harbor? Untouched. Germans confused. Our targeting's perfect. Why aren't we hitting anything? They never figured it out. Jasper did the same thing with the Suez Canal. Critical shipping route. Germans wanted to destroy it. Jasper created a fake canal using lights and mirrors. Miles away, Germans bombed the fake one. Real canal, undamaged. British supply ships kept flowing. Now these are impressive. But the real big trick hasn't come yet. El Alamein, October 1942. El Alamein, Egypt. Field Marshal Erwin Rommel, the Desert Fox, North Africa's best general. Undefeated, facing the British 8th Army, commanded by General Montgomery. Both sides knew a big battle was coming, but Rommel had an advantage: defense. He'd fortified his positions, mines, trenches, ready. Montgomery had to attack, hard, but he had a plan. Operation Bertram. The plan was simple. In theory, attack with 1,000 tanks, but if Rommel's expecting it, heavy casualties. Solution: surprise Rommel. How? Call Jasper Maskelyne. Montgomery told Jasper, "Can you make 1,000 tanks invisible?" Jasper: "I can, but just making them disappear isn't enough. Rommel needs to see them somewhere else." Montgomery: "Explain." Jasper: "I'll camouflage the real tanks, make them look like supply trucks. Then I'll create a fake army 50 miles south. Rommel's reconnaissance planes will photograph the fake army. He won't expect the real attack." Montgomery: "Will this work?" Jasper: "Stage magic's biggest illusions are based on the simplest principles. Misdirection. Make them look where you want them to look." Montgomery: "Do it." September to October 1942. Jasper and his team worked. For the real tanks, they built special camouflage covers. When placed over a tank, it looked like a supply truck. From above, in reconnaissance photos, just a truck. Actually, fully armed battle tank. 1,000 tanks, all disguised as trucks. For the fake tanks, they built inflatable dummies, wooden frames, canvas covering, paint to create shadows. From 500 yards, looks like a real tank. Up close, obviously fake. But Rommel's planes weren't getting close, just photographing. 1,000 fake tanks, positioned 50 miles south. Fake supply dumps, wooden crates, empty, arranged like fuel depots. In reconnaissance photos, massive supply operation. Actually, nothing. Fake radio traffic. Jasper's team broadcast fake messages. German signals, intelligence listened. Southern units receiving supplies, preparing for attack. Germans: "They're attacking from the south." Real attack preparation. North, toward Rommel's main defenses. But Rommel's reconnaissance didn't see it, because there were trucks, not tanks, not a threat. Imagine you're in Rommel's headquarters. October 20th, 1942, reconnaissance report comes in. British 8th Army positioned 50 miles south, approximately 400 tanks. Weak desert position. Recommend holding current defensive line. Rommel: "Good, let them come, we're ready." He positions his forces, focusing south, places his panzers, artillery, mines, waiting. October 23rd, night, massive artillery barrage from the north. Rommel: "What? There's nothing in the north." Then, thousands of infantry, hundreds of tanks, attacking from the empty desert. Rommel's forces scrambling, wrong position, caught off guard. Rommel: "How? My intelligence said they were south." His officers: "Sir, they were. Our photos show." Rommel: "Then where did these tanks come from?" No answer. The British broke through. Rommel forced to retreat. His first major defeat. Turning point in North Africa. Tricked by a magician. The war ended. Jasper returned to England. He wrote a book. Magic, top secret. His claim: "I won El Alamein. I defeated Rommel with illusions." The British military's response: "That's not exactly how it happened." Now there's controversy. Jasper claimed Made 1,000 tanks disappear at El Alamein, created fake Alexandria harbor, made Suez Canal invisible, single-handedly changed the war with magic. Military records say Jasper did work on camouflage and deception, but he exaggerated his role. Many tricks were team efforts. Some claims can't be verified. So what's the truth? Here's what we know is documented. 1941 to 1942. Jasper Maskelyne ran a force magic gang, small unit of artists, engineers, stage technicians, specialized in camouflage and deception, based in Cairo. Verified operations. Operation Bertram. Real tanks disguised as trucks. Fake tanks placed elsewhere. Rommel's reconnaissance fooled Jasper's unit. Participated harbor protection. Decoy lights used to misdirect bombers. Whether Jasper personally designed them? The exaggerations. Jasper's book made him sound like a one-man army. Reality. He led a team. They did incredible work, but not single-handedly. Why does this matter? Because even the conservative version of Jasper's story is incredible. A stage magician convinced the British Army to use theatrical illusions in warfare. His unit created fake armies that fooled enemy reconnaissance. Their work at El Alamein contributed to Rommel's defeat, whether Jasper did it all himself or led a talented team. The principle remains: magic tricks can win wars. Misdirection works on battlefields. Illusion is a weapon, and Jasper Maskelyne proved it. After the war, Jasper went back to the stage, but something had changed. He'd seen war, death, real stakes. Stage magic seemed less important. 1950s, he kept performing, but his heart wasn't in it. He died in Kenya in 1973, age 71. Partly forgotten, partly remembered. A controversial figure, but his legacy? Modern military deception uses Jasper's techniques. Camouflage, misdirection, fake positions, all from stage magic principles. So what does Jasper Maskelyne's story tell us? Sometimes the best weapon isn't a weapon. Jasper didn't use tanks, didn't use bombs. He used mirrors, paint, canvas, and made his enemy look the wrong way. Think about El Alamein, massive battle, thousands of soldiers, hundreds of tanks, and one magician fooled Rommel. Because Rommel thought he knew what he was looking at, but he wasn't seeing what was shown. He was seeing what he expected to see. And that was his defeat. Isn't life the same way? People see what they want to see, what they expect to see, and sometimes that blinds them. Jasper understood this. He showed Rommel what he expected. An army, south, weak. Rommel saw it, believed it, and the reality was somewhere completely different. That's why I love this story, because it's not just about war. It's about perception, expectation, reality. And sometimes reality isn't what it appears to be. Sometimes a magician changes it, and the world changes. If this story moved you, hit that like button. Subscribe. Every day we rescue forgotten heroes from history. Drop a comment. Had you heard of Jasper Maskelyne before? Thanks for watching. Thanks for remembering Jasper Maskelyne, the man who won a war with magic, the illusionist who fooled Rommel, and showed us that sometimes the greatest victory isn't won with weapons, it's won with your mind.